Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Today we'll start the networking part. That is in a third module. It is present database management system. Today we'll discuss about the networking. Networking, most important part because in each and every day we have to associate with the types of networks. We have to networking when two or more devices when two or more devices connected to a particular
Connected to a particular.
because our network is slow and we do not have a network, we are telling. So what is the meaning of that? So that is a when two or more number of devices, when two or more number of devices connected to a particular link, that is reference network. Maybe 3 device, maybe 50 device, maybe 1000. That we can communicate with each other between the any devices, between any devices. Each device having its own physical and logical address. Because through address, the communications will be done. Where you're sending the parcels, so to and from present. Similarly, in the computer networks, to and from address is also required, which is the source from where the information to be sent and the destination where the information will reach. So for that purpose, we have to know about the networking devices, networking topologies, networking protocols, all those things. So, that is the first part. Computer networking is when two or more devices connected to a particular link, then it is referred to network. So, what are the characteristics of a network? So, first characteristics, share resources. Share resources from one computer to another. Because resources is shared. In a networking, resources is shared. Like in our communications, resources are also shared. In our communications, resources are also shared. Common resources. So here also, because the roots, particularly if we refer to the roots, so in general communications, we are also facing the problems. Accidents occur, traffic comes. Similarly, also when the information is sent in the form of packets. Remember it. Information is sent in the form of packet. So information is sent in the form of packet. Usually, one information you want to send, that will be divided into many number of small packets. One information. So now it will be divided into many number of small packets. But overall, what happens? The it has the source address, it has also destination address. It has source address, it has also destination address. So when the packet, this information is divided into between multiple packets. So individual packet also contains the same information. Individual packet contains the same source address and destination address. Same source address and destination address, because the main root packet contains the source and destination address. Source and destination address. So the packets derived from this also contain same. That means if the root one is having a source destination address, then it will be divided into the what? The small packets, into the divided packets, and also the source and the destination address will be added to the individual packets, so that it will be in the destination side, it can easily be reached, because if we know the source address and destination address, from where we will start, from where we will reach. Maybe for one student, maybe for 10 students. So no issues, because source and destination address known to us, to all. So that is the case. So that is it is the concepts behind how the data is communicated. Nowadays, different types of data communication formats. Data, because the data may refers to multimedia contents, which is the difficult one, challenging the multimedia part. Because the video data may be problematic, but nowadays the protocols which is helpful to manage all the problems. So, in the case, resources should be shared. Whatever cases, whatever communication we will do, the resources must be shared. Next, create files, create file, and store them in one computer. Create file and store them in one computer, and you can access those files from other computers. Suppose one file, because the many number of computers are connected to a link. So now you could create file here, you have stored here, you can access here, you can access here, you can access here. So in a network, it is possible in general cases also, when we are going to cyber cafe and asked to print a document. At that time, cyber cafe person told, yes, you sit at the that now place, so you give printout. So that means what? It is connected. The file will be present in one computer and that can be printed out at the other end because that is presence in a network. That presence in a network. So similarly, connect printer, scanner or fax machine to one computer within the network and let other computers of the network use the machines available on the network. So that's why whatever machines, computing devices connected to the particular link, we can do the works at any computing device of that particular network. So, that is clear?
No, sir, please come again.
Oh,
Sir, repeat the line.
which one?
Second line.
The second line, create file and store them in one computer. File means data. Suppose whatever data we want to send, whatever data, video data we want to send, how we'll send it? In your WhatsApp, you are directly sending. But suppose in the networking, suppose 10 computers connected, you are sending the data through WhatsApp, na? So you are sending the file. That is a file. File means what? Maybe textual information. Some notes you will share. So that is a textual thing. Some audio you want to share, you want song. Audio you can send. Video files, images with audio you can send. Image file you can send. Similarly, through WhatsApp from one to one you are sending. But when in a network you will sit, you can work with any computers. You can work with any computer. It will be easy.
Yes, sir, what is the internet protocol, sir?
Protocols ହଉଛି ଯିବା components ପାଖକୁ protocol ହଉଛି set of rules and regulations that govern data communication. So what are the components we'll discuss now? Protocols meaning is a set of rules and regulations that govern data communication. So when protocols will be used in internet, what are the internet-based protocols used? So we have to discuss, we have to know. Because those protocols are responsible for internet purpose only. Because the protocols are the main backbone in computer networks. So that is a protocol is categorized into various sectors. So if it will be internet protocol. If it will be multimedia protocol. If it will be layer wise, because the data passed to the layer wise model. So there is a OSI model, Open System Interconnect model, which having the roles and responsibility of entire data communication. How the data will be communicated, for that purpose, we have to know the roles and responsibility of OSI model. There is a model which is referred as OSI. Open System Interconnect. Okay. Open System Interconnect. That is a model because the data communication absolutely based on this model. So OSI that is open is the system that is interconnect. Open system interconnect model. So what does it will perform? It performs the entire roles and responsibility of data communication because data to be communicated. Not only to be communicated in efficient manner, it will also be communicated because some cases the time limit is present, some cases time limit not present. We are using OTP, so OTP expires within 30 seconds. So that is also within that period it should be done. Some cases, email, we are sending email. There is no restrictions. Within 1 hour it will be reached. or immediately it will reach. It may not also reach. So that is why different types also present, and it focuses towards the efficient as well as secure based communication. That is most important, secure based communication, because we are transacting the different work. The daily transactions are going on through Flipkart, Amazon, or whatever transactions, online payments. So, on that case, what we are doing? We are providing our secret number, PIN numbers. So, that is passed through the medium, but anyway, but you can easily hack it, but not possible because that is a highly secure. The secure, due to the security feature, we are our account is secure. But nowadays, hackers, so cyber crimes are getting more and more, but they are doing the in some other way, because when we will enter our PIN number, that PIN number will be converted into another format so that it cannot be understandable, readable by any person. If we enter 1, 2, 3, 4, that might be converted into Chinese, Japanese, or any other symbol wise, so that it cannot be understandable at all. So that is why it is highly secure. The data communications through the networking environment is a highly efficient as well as the secured also, as well as the secured also. So that is for that purpose we have to refer to the OSI model. OSI model stands for Open System Interconnect. Why the system is open? Because you have to know the roles responsibility of the OSI model. So a question will come: why the system is open, not closed? The system is open because huh?
बाहर करी
Hey, let's go. The system is open. The reason behind it, the different types of networks we can use. So, how to interact with the different types of
Sir, what will be the question? Why the system?
suppose OSI model, ಇಲ್ಲ? OSI model is an open system interconnect. So that is
Yes,
a
sir.
question. Why the system is open? Question will
Okay,
come.
sir.
Why the system is open? So it is not closed. Because the open means it can work in heterogeneous networks, different types of networks. That is why it is open. Communications, different types of languages present, but we are open to all types. But because of international standard, that is English. So if you know the English part, so it can easily be communicated to others. But in case of same thing also in case of data communication, different types of network presently. You will be in one type of network, another group will be another type of network. So we have to work with the different types of network. So that is why the model helps us in providing what the capability to interact. So one between the multiple networks, different types of networks, we have to work. So the model helps us. So that is why the system is open. First getting clear. So next come to the part components of data communication. Well, it is a subject in computer science, but some few parts, minimum parts, conceptual things you will know. So we'll discuss some fundamental parts because it is a subject, 40 hours class, or maybe 50 hours class, because networking is a networking associates with various numbers of concepts, large number of concepts present in computer networking. So it is a subject, but one unit is present. So it is just fundamental units. So what is network? Because anything, any information you want to provide, you want to send. So because the CEO or the higher officers, the executives will remain in one place. They have to interact with others. How they will interact? So they have to interact through the networking, So that is because one group presents, suppose HR group consists with the 20 people, so that is one network. Marketing group consists with 30 people, that is another network. Similarly, different types of groups presents, so you have to interact with all the groups. How it is possible? It is possible through the computer networks. So that is why in this unit you have to know the basic components, basic parts of the computer network. So because the computer network few parts and some parts of the database also required. For whatever position you may be, basic concepts of these two subjects are essential. So nowadays the objectives of the course modules to be known also as per our NAC criteria. You have to know all those things. Why we are studying those units? Why we are studying these subjects? What problems we can able to solve? How it will be solved? So that's why the basic concepts of networking we'll discuss. So computer network, general concepts, you daily, so anybody telling network, what is network? When two or more number of devices connected to a particular link, then it is referred to as the computer network. What are the basic components? Basic component of a computer network.
Sir,
Ah.
there is only 2 points in characteristics of networking.
Yes, yes. Another point you can have written the connect to a printer, connect to a scanner, connect to a fax machine within the network, and other computers of network can also use that resources. That is also under the characteristics. Connecting to a printer, connecting scanner or a fax machine to one computer within the network, and let other computer can use those machines for their work over the network. That is also under common characteristics. Basically, what it will do, characteristics means sharing the common resources first. Then you have to create your own file, because files to be created by you. Files to be created by you. Or you are copying or downloading whatever may be. That is your work. So you will create one file. You are sitting in your home, work from home in COVID period. The many professionals started their work from home. So how they have done? They have created their own, that transmitted through the medium. That is transmitted through the medium. So that is the case, that is the characteristics, general characteristics, because we are daily using, we are involving in the system, so we have to know the general characteristics. So common resources are used, common files, common networks through which we have to send our stored file. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, clear.
Next, come to the part, basic components of computer network. So basic components of computer network having 5 components. What are the components? One, source. First is the source. Source. So source, because from where we have to send the data, send the information, send the file. So what is the computing device, because between the network there must be a source from where we can send the information or data. Get it clear? One must be act as a source, because the source having one address, destination also address. Every computer having one an address. Remember, even if in the internet cases there is the IP address. That is the internet address that is referred as IP address, which is unique. There are three types of addresses. One is the physical address, one is the logical address, and the IP addressing. So because addressing is important in data communication. If we do not know the addressing part, what we will do? We cannot do anything. So addressing is required. So that is why one will be source, one will be destination. One will be source to send information. Sending the data information. The device which sends information is referred as source. So the device which send source, then the destination. Sender or receiver. Now sender, source of the sender. Sender, receiver. Sender, receiver. Receiver is the destination. Sender is the source. Receiver is the destination. Receiver continuously receive, sender continuously send. Receiver continuously receive. I am now telling, so you are listening. So continuously I see whenever I am telling, so you are continuously receiving. Similarly in the network, what will happen? So devices, some devices will be sender, some devices will be receiver. Earlier days when the computer networking started, so the devices which is only used for sender will send. It cannot receive. The device which is used for the receiving purpose, that will only receive. So what will happen? Sender can never receive, receiver can never send. So for that purpose also, the type of communications we will also discuss, because mode of communication, that is referred as mode of communication. Mode of communication particularly focuses on which type of computing devices are required in our computer network. So either that is referred as simplex, duplex, and half duplex mode. So on that case, so that is first component sender, next component receiver, next transmission medium. Either cables or air. Okay. Either cables or air. Transmission medium. Computers, we will keep the computers. What two computers will keep? So we will bring cables and we will connect all the computers via cable. So that is the network of three computers. Because with the cable we can create network. Without cable we can create network through air. So Wi-Fi, wireless LANs. Due to the Wi-Fi and wireless LANs, we are getting lots of advantage. Suppose Wi-Fi access will be given to you, so that the thousands number of mobiles, thousand numbers of laptops, computers can be connected to that. So that is also. So that is why one medium is required. Medium is essential, either cables or the air. Next, protocol, data. So another important fact is data, because what to be transmitted, what we will send, that is required. Why we need network? So we want to send some data, send some information, send some files. For that purpose, we need the data. So that is another important is the data. And what messages we want to transfer. So most important part is the protocol. Last one, that is the protocol. One student asked now, internet protocol. Protocol is the basic components. Remember it. What is the meaning of the protocol? Protocol, set of rules and regulations. Set of rules and regulations that govern data communication. This is most important because networking major works, the different types of works done through networking. So all the works achieved through the protocols, internet protocols. Then user datagram protocols, IP, TCP/IP protocols, different categories of protocols present. So which type of work we need, we have to use those protocols. Because the OSI model consists with the 7 layers, and individual layer wise the protocols are present. So if we know the roles responsibility of individual layer, so we have to need those particular protocols. So set of rules and regulations that govern data communication. If everything is okay, before except this fifth point, if the you skip it protocol, you have the sender, you have the receiver, you have the transmission media, you have the data. What is the problem? Why we need protocol? We have sender, so it will message will send, medium is present, cable present or air present, receiver also present, data also present. Why we need protocol? Question comes, anybody will ask you, why we need protocol? I am giving one example. What is the role of government in our state or other country? Why the government needs? Why we need a government? For that purpose, election we are conducting. They are conducting elections to elect a government. We are working hard. We are earning the money. We are spending it. Then why we are learning? Why we need a government?
For
This is
controlling
Anna?
for controlling the system in a right order.
For taking care of law and order.
So
A system may be of different configuration. That's why protocol is set the rules to how computer connected with each other.
computers can be connected but not communicated without protocol. Without protocol, like the government creating the rules, regulations, we have to follow it so that everybody will be live in peace, no problem will come. Similarly, without protocol, sender receiver present, cable present, we will link all the cables through the for the computers data present, but it will not be communicated to each other. So problem comes when the communications never be possible because the data should come from sender to receiver on how it will move because it will move to the medium. In medium there are large number of stations present. So like we are coming from one area to another area by a bus, so many sub stations we are also covering it. So you are traveling to train. So source is the Cuttack bone, source is the destination. Suppose in between other states. So Odisha to go West Bengal will move. So train not directly to that. Process the other stations. So other problems are will also come, but it will be avoided. Similarly, so the protocol is responsible for the communication purpose. We may connect data present, cable present, computer present, we will connect it, but not communicate. So that is why these five are the basic components of computer network. It is clear or any confusion? That is why different types of protocols you will learn.
Sir,
We
there
are
should be
writing
one server also, na?
for server, that is the technology. That is client server computing technology will be used in our data communication. That is the client server computing technology will be used in our communication. But what is the role of network and why we are needing and what are the basic components of network? This is the basic components. Then technology, then client server computing technology will be used. Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So generally we are writing www. What is this? Is also a protocol. HTTP hypertext transfer protocol. It is also a protocol. So www.
FTP.
Huh?
So FTP protocol, file transfer protocol.
HTTP protocol. So HTTP protocol that is comes under Internet protocol. So www. This is also Internet protocol. So World Wide Web. So web is a collection. What is web? Web is a collection of large number of files. World Wide Web. So that what is World Wide Web? World Wide it is okay. What is web? Web is a collection of large number of files. Now we are using Web 2.0. This is also comes under networking. So Web 1.0 first versions that is comes under client server. Client server computing. So client remains, server remains. One server connected to the 5 clients. So 5 clients can access the data from the server. What is server? Which gives the response. What is our client? Which requests. Generally, request provider, request sender are considered as client. Server gives the response. How the server will give response? Server will give response because server are largely correct, large number of files stored, as well as large number of programs also stored, so that server can easily process the requests from the client and gives the response. So that is a client server computing, so which is needed nowadays. It is essential, but now web after web 1.0, next version of web is web 2.0, client server plus community of users. Community of users, we are using Facebook, LinkedIn, Orkut, ResearchGate, whatever.
Sir,
Different. Huh?
sir 3.0 ଟା କୋଉଠି ୟୁଜ ହଉଛି କି? AI ରେ
3.0
ନା?
3.0 ଟା ଆସିବ 3.0 ରେ ହଉଛି କଣ?
ଇଏ ଆର୍ଟିଫିशियल ଇଣ୍ଟେଲିଜେନ୍ସ ନା?
That is a semantic based, intelligent based ASIO, but 3.0 ASINI.
ଆଚ୍ଛା.
But nowadays, Web 2.0, we are in the generation of Web 2.0, that is the Facebook, LinkedIn, Orkut, also called social network sites, whatever may be. So, because what in the Web 2.0, client, server, plus community of users. You can easily interact with a community. So that any category of information you want to pass, entire community of yours can easily know it and analyze it and communicate it to you. So that is the versions of the Web 2.0. That is also the part of the networks. So have you all created your Facebook or LinkedIn or any other research profiles?
Sir, it's client server plus.
Community of users.
Yes, sir.
Community. Facebook ରେ ଅଛି ନା ନାହିଁ? ଆରେ Facebook କରୁଛ
Yes,
ନା
sir.
ନାହିଁ?
Yes,
Facebook ରେ
sir.
କଣ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Facebook
Facebook,
ରେ
LinkedIn, Twitter.
ହଁ, Facebook ରେ କଣ 5,000 people ଅଛନ୍ତି. So any messages you want to post. So all
Social networking.
social network, so that is the Web 2.0. Social network. You should also be remain in social network because the different information you will get from that side. So that is the Web 2.0. In the next generation that will come, that is the Web 3.0. So that is the difficult one because the lots of semantic based cases are to be considered. Owl ontology based language will be used. But nowadays we are using the structured query language SQL. Nowadays we are using SQLs. Just writing the syntax, it will work. But instead of that, it will write the semantics manner. Suppose you have one friend, so automatically when you are adding, so all the friends of him in suggestions it is coming. But instead of that, it will only focus on the semantical approaches. So that limited friends of your category, if you need only the professionals from your category, it will show. So like that, the different semantics, we have semantical analysis will be done so that it will be again filterized. So that is the next generation of web. Due to the development of networking protocols and web-based, internet-based protocols, now in the future days, in the coming days, we have to use with the web 3.0. Isn't clear? What is network? What we will do the network? How the networking data communication done? Which type of data we are using in the network? Getting clear? Or any question?
Yes, sir, clear.
Clear, sir.
Clear, sir.
So, nowadays the different modes of the communication. So, different modes of data communication. One is the simplex, one is the half duplex, and then one is the
Full
other one is
duplex.
the duplex. It is very simple. Simplex, what we discussed in the previous point, simplex. Senders will always send, cannot receive at all. Sender will always send, cannot receive, only sending. Receiver will only receive. That is the simplex mode of data communication.
ସେଟା ୱାନ୍ ଡିରେକ୍ସନ ନା ଗୋଟିଏ କେବଳ ଡିରେକ୍ସନ ନେଇପାରିବ
ଗୋଟିଏ
ୱାନ୍ ଡିରେକ୍ସନ ଓନ୍ଲି ନା ୱାନ୍ ଡିରେକ୍ସନ
one direction. तो सेंडर खाली सेंड कर चला रिसीव कर नहीं बुझे हाफ डुप्लेक्स करियो but not at a time, not at a time, because sender sends, it can send and receive, can send and receive, but not at a time. Can be sender, can be receiver, but not at a time, at a particular time. Duplex at any time, can send and receive at any time. Can send and receive at any time. So
Sir,
where
half duplex and full duplex are bidirectional.
like this. That can send receive which na bidirectional, but only difference between the half
at a time same time na same time ରେ both ହି ହବ
same time रे sending भी हबो receiving भी हबो
both direction କୁ single data carry କରିବ
both sender receiver both direction. Medium, this is the medium, this is the receiver, this is the sender. In bidirectional is possible. In bidirectional is possible. But nowadays we are dealing with the full duplex mode of data communication, because suppose we are talking with the
Hello?
हेलो हेलो
हेलो
तार फ्रीज ହେଇଯାଇଛନ୍ତି
तार म्यूट हो जाइछन
Green free ହେଇଯାଇଛି
ତାର
ସିଷ୍ଟମ ହ୍ୟାଙ୍ଗ ହେଇଯାଇଛି ପ୍ୟାକେଟ ଲସ୍ ହଁ ଷ୍ଟିଲ୍ ହେଇଯାଇଛି ପୁରା
कार କୁଆଡେ ଗଲେ?
ନେଟୱାର୍କ ଏରର
सुब्रत भाई तार केते कटिया निबे करते ना 5 10
ଦୀପକ ସାର୍ ର ନମ୍ବର କାହା ଅଛି କଲ୍ କରି କୁହନ୍ତୁ ହ୍ୟାଲୋ
हेलो हेलो अरे के रिप्लाई दियो 50 जन अच्छा
ହ୍ୟାଲୋ
କହୁନି କଣ ରିପ୍ଲାଏ ଦବୁ?
ସାର୍ ର ନମ୍ବର କାହା ଅଛି କଲ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ
କିଛି ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ କିଛି ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ ଟାଇମ ହେଇଗଲା
କିଛି
ଏମିତିରେ
ଟାଇମ ହେଇଗଲା ଆଉ କ୍ଲାସ ହେବନି ବୋଧେ ନେକ୍ସଟ 9:30 ରେ
ନାଇଁ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ନାହିଁ ଆପରେ ତ
ଟାଇମ
9:30 ରେ ନେକ୍ସଟ
आज को
କ୍ଲାସ୍
8:29
9:30
ଲାଗୁଛି
ରୁ 10:30
नेक्स्ट क्लास 9:30
କଣ କରିବା
ଓକେ
ସବୁ କରି ଯିବା?
ବେଟର
ଆଉ
ଲେଫ୍ଟ ଯିବା ଠିକ
ଏମିତିରେ ବି ଡାଟା ସରିଛି ବହୁତ
बढ़िया
ହଁ,
आई
ଯଦି ହେଲା ଦେବାଶିଷ
ଓକେ
କହିବ
ଓକେ
ତମେ ଆଉ।
କଣ କହିଲ ଭାଇ
ଯଦି ଆଉ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ କଣ ହେଲା କହିବ ଜଣେଇବ ଆଉ।
ତମେ ଗ୍ରୁପ ଆଡମିନ୍
କିଏ ମୁଁ ନା ମ
ହଁ ମ
ଦେବାଶିଷ ଭାଇ ତୁମେ ଥାଅ ମୁଁ ଯାଉଛି ମତେ କଲ୍ କରିବ
ମତେ କିଏ ଆଡମିନ୍ କରିଛି?
କଣ କହିଲ
ମତେ କିଏ ଆଡମିନ୍ କଲା?
ତମକୁ କିଏ କଣ କରିବ
ଆଉ ଭାଇ ଶୁଣ ମତେ ଟିକେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଟିକେ ହେଲ୍ପ କରିବ ହେଲା ଟାଇମ ହଉନି ବହୁତ ଟାଇମ ବାହାର କରି ଦେଖିବାକୁ ପଡୁଛି ସବୁ
ଆମର ଭାଉଜ ଯେମିତି ହେଲ୍ପ କରିବାକୁ କଣ ଅସୁବିଧା
को भाउज को भाउज हां
ହୁଁ
को भाउज
ତୁ ଭୋଜି ଖାଇନୁ ତ ସେଇଥିଲାଗି କହୁଛୁ
ଆଚ୍ଛା यार ତୁ ଦବା କଥା ନା ଆଉ
କେହି ଖାଇନାହାନ୍ତି
ସେ ପଚାରୁଛି କଣ ଖାତିର କଲେ ପଡୁନି ପଚାରୁଛି ଯେ ସାର୍ କେତେବେଳେ କଟିଲେ ବୋଲି 8:15 ନା 20 କିଛି ନ କହି ଗୋଟେ ବସି ପଡୁଛୁ ଦେଖା ଛେଚିବି
ହବନି ଯଦି କୁହ ମୋର ଅଫିସ ସର୍ଭର ସେପଟେ ନହେଲେ ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଯିବ
ଇଣ୍ଡ୍ରପ୍ ସାଇଲେନ୍ସ ସମସ୍ତେ ଚୁପ୍ ହେଇକି ବସ ସାର୍ ଆସିବେ
ଆସିଲେ
କୋଉ ସାର୍ ଆସିଲେ କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର ସାର୍
କିଏ
अरे ग्रुप रे
ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି
କଥା होई चल बाय
ହଉ ଠିକ ଅଛି ଚାଲ
चलो बाय हां
ହୁଁ।
चलो ठीक है